Alright, so. Alright, we're supposed to be live. Ooh, let's not move that. So, I've been. Oh. Wait, it's okay. We gotta move the chat box all the way over here. Okay, so, there have been some problems with Streamlabs. Someone looked at it. One of my Discord people looked at it. I don't know if it's fixed yet. But if you notice problems, you know. He's quiet with his ABCs, so I'm good with that. I've been wanting to do a response video to the Caroline and Caroline's boyfriend and Caroline drama, or Ding Ding drama. Just because I think it's like, it was kind of similar to my situation, and I'm really just like, I'm not surprised. I don't feel like betrayed. I just feel like what I take out of most of it is like he's like a really terrible boyfriend, we'll say. Okay, maybe he's a good friend. You know, I don't know him as a friend. I never dated him, but I'm just saying, like, what he did was like so scandalous. Oh, man. So I wanted to kind of do a play-by-play reaction video, and I can't even tell. Let's see if my stream's showing up over here. I don't even know what the connection looks like either. Let's look at this real quick. Okay. And the whatever bandwidth, it's just not enough. Whatever. The Wi-Fi connection is not. I don't know if, like, because, like, the router is good. I'm thinking, like, maybe a signal booster will help. Okay, it's playing that. Buffering. Okay, so there's people watching. Oh, there's the chat. Sweet. Cool, Mega Man. Glad you feel that way. So let's get into this this video. Now they're driving back in the RV, and there's like a lot of wind tone that's really bad. I don't know my screen stuff with like OBS. Chrome seems to be like more reliable. It'll like allow you to stop the video, and I noticed Safari doesn't. So, yay, glad you figured that out. So, and occasionally we'll hear the ABCs. He hardly slept last night. Like, I tried to film this last night, and I did. Now you know your ABCs. Yay, good job. Anyways, so I wanted to get a lie count going on here. Oh my gosh, y'all talk. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Let me fix this. Let's see. Ooh, okay, wait, but now, wait. Okay, that's on top, and then, there we go. There's my chat. There's that. Well, I want to keep the chat on top, and then let's bring the window capture back. Okay, cool. So, thank you for telling me that, guys. And I had, my media I thought was funny. Maybe I'll put, like, I don't know, I'll put, like, one of them back. There we go. Or did I like this one better? The memes were so freaking funny on Reddit. Like, I'm so dead. That was hilarious. Like, and I've been tweeting Ice, like, my guesses to why it keeps buffering. I was sending him, like, reasons why she calls him Ding Ding. Like, does she call you Ding Ding because blank, blank, blank? Please don't do that with your Baba. Oh my gosh. All right. See, it's like, okay, so there's one device streaming, and then I guess maybe the DVR is using internet. I have a stream, and I have, well, I guess it's 2 streams on the computer because I'm playing off YouTube, and then I have OBS going.
After I tell you everything here, you're going to understand why that's important. At least for me, you know, I feel like it's very...
No, I would never hook up with Danino. No way. I would never hook up with Ding Ding. No freaking way.
But
he's waving those red flags so freaking high.
First of all, I want to say,
No way.
That's just how she is.
What up, Timmy?
She's doing some stupid fucking manipulative shit. She's just like being fucking stupid.
I have Patreon, but
she's being weird. Okay, she does manipulative shit.
I set it up a long time ago and didn't really do much with it, so I have to like redo it. Did you just throw that at me?
I mean, I don't know if she's fucking missing. I fucking blocked her, but
okay, hold on.
I just know how she is.
Don't throw that at me, you little stink.
But so
all right.
basically, this is. I'll just start from beginning to end, since you guys really want to know.
But there's a okay. Hold on, I have to pause this.
We broke up. I broke up.
Okay, so here's my theory. Hi Lola, I think. Ow! I don't. No hitting me. Oh! Ow! 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 Why are you pulling my hair and hitting me? That's not funny. No! 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 Ow! 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 Oh my God! Ow! Stop! Ow!
Wow.
You can't pull my hair. Oh my gosh! No, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm getting a hair. Ow! Ow! Stop pulling my hair! No! I'm getting a freaking hair tie. This noise. Oh my God. You are so naughty today. What? No! You don't hit me. Stop it. What the hell is a hair tie? Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get this reaction video done. Never gonna happen. So my theory is they didn't break up in January. I think, okay, are you watching this or not, Alistair? Here, let me fix it for you. Don't freak out. Oh my God, stop pulling my hair. Oh my goodness. You are the craziest. You are so hyper. Okay. Okay. Gotta set him up with his game so he'll be good. Stop throwing stuff. Stop. Oh my God. Alistair, I can't take this. It's not funny. Do you see I'm gonna go crazy right now? And you're just laughing? Okay, here. You want to play your ABC songs or counting? What do you want?
1, 2.
Well, I picked ABCs. Sorry.
ABC.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm like better than him. I'm just saying he's like made it really clear all his faults or like the downsides would be to dating him. I'm sure he's different off stream as well. But it's like watching these videos the last few days, like all the Caroline stuff, somewhere in between the character and like his real personality, I think, comes out, you know? So, okay, so in January, I don't think they broke up. I think some dynamic of their relationship actually changed. Whether it was he said, I need more space, or he demanded basically her to just be cool with the side chicks, right? But it sounds like he kind of pulled a Justin and would tell her that it was just for content and nothing actually happened. That's what I'm presuming happened and why she reacted the way she did at the hotel. All right, I gotta put my hair in a hair tie.
My first mistake was not blocking her. She's very, like I said before on the last stream, she's very obsessive and she's very, you know, she likes attention. So, I broke up with her in January.
Hold on, I have something to say right there too. Let me pause that. So, okay, if she likes attention and she's obsessive, okay, like, and you're done with her, why would you hold on? You know what I mean? Like, so all his little excuses to try to justify like what he did, like they just fall apart. Like all his excuses, all his reasonings, which I mean, I feel like at 23, like maybe you're too old to be like telling girls you love them just to sleep with them. And like I don't think it matters what age you are at all. I think that's like really wrong and disgusting. You know? So let's see what else he says. I realize it's playing directly from the computer, so if his video is too loud, please let me know in the chat. Because when in this video, I think he took it down. I'm playing it from, I think, CX something's channel. Shout out to them. Let's see. Let's shout out the channels. Yeah, CX Entertainment. Okay. So, okay. I'm just going to play it because I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, because they're driving. There's a lot of wind sound.
And she would just send me walls and walls and walls of fucking paragraphs and text messages, dude. And she would, like, fucking just be really fucking, like, clingy and shit. She, like, donates. She would, like, donate under alts and shit. And, like, and I would catch that.
Okay, so she's being clingy. Why would you tell a clingy person you love them? Okay, because you want to keep smashing? Well, what do you think? How do you think they're going to react if they think the relationship is more than it really is or more than you're telling them? You know? So I think even if she is struggling emotionally in some ways, even if she does have some kind of mental illness, which I don't know and I don't feel like qualified to just say that that's the case. But, like, I feel like everything she put up with could make someone go crazy and react that way. Right here, he's completely, this is the discard phase, right? So he gets caught up with her. He's got to make her look bad. He has to throw her under the bus. So he's discarding her. And then he hovered. He kept her around, would say just the right things so he could smash when he wanted to. But he didn't mean these things that he said at all. And she thought he did. So that's where it's wrong. I don't feel like, oh my God, betrayed, he had a secret girlfriend. No, I just think it's terrible how he treats her and he seems to think that's okay. You know? And yeah, so let's keep playing this.
I would see it like on PayPal and shit. And I would fucking, you know what I mean?
And no, I don't know him personally. So, and that's another thing too. I'm saying, where does the character end, the script character end, and where does the true person start? I feel somewhere in between the last couple days and these videos, you're seeing a little bit of truth on how he really thinks and feels. I think he'll, like, play things up for the camera, or he'll do things that you guys are going to like or think are funny, and that may not be him all the time. But I feel like this vindictive side of him, this cluster B personality disorder type, I feel like there may be some truth there, you know?
See, like, it's her fucking donating and all this other shit. And, you know, one horny night, I was just like, alright, you know, let's hang out. Fucking, I went over to her house and we got...
Well, that's kind of what, I read a comment I missed earlier. So what kind of interested me in their whole, like, breakdown and drama is it seemed really similar to my situation. So, like, I could really feel for her and kind of relate to it. And I just kind of think that guys like that they're terrible to date. But I think it's kind of, like, fascinating to see what how they say one thing and then do another thing. And I don't want to attract people like that. So I feel like the more I know about like those red flags, I feel like the less that's going to happen to me, unless that's going to be a problem, you know? I'm doing it because I thought I think everything, I don't know the point of this video. I don't know if it's an apology or if it's a PR move. I don't know the point of this video, but he obviously realized it was stupid because he deleted it almost immediately.
So then from there, that was a huge
It
mistake
doesn't
on my
have
part
anything to do
because,
with me, but I can
well,
talk about
it's
it
just
if I
crazy,
want
dude.
to.
I literally, sticking your dick in crazy is not something you ever want to do.
But you had no problem sticking your dick in crazy again and again and again and again and telling her you loved her. So who's the crazy person? If she was lied to and deceived, yeah, she's going to be hurt and upset, especially if he like hooked up with her best friend. Like that's really messed up, you know? No, I've never hooked up with Ice. Never hooked up with Ice, you know? And I wouldn't. Ugh. That would just be a repeat of like my last 3 boyfriends. And I'm good. I'm good.
So she thought she definitely had way more feelings for me than I did for her.
And see, the way he laughed there, like she has more feelings than I did for her. The fact that he's laughing is like he got a kick out of it. He's not remorseful, and maybe he'd do it again. Maybe he gets a rise, like well, he definitely gets an ego boost out of that. But he does not feel any. I don't even think he realizes like what he did to her. I think he's just trying to make the community happy. There's a lot of like, I love what they did on Twitter, like how they changed the banner. Like that was so funny. But he didn't really lose subs. I don't think he's losing money. I think he just lost a little bit of respect. And people are still going to watch him because, you know, they kind of like the train wreck. And he feels like, okay, I'm not getting that ego, emotional boost support he normally gets while streaming, you know, because when everyone's feeling you, the chat's going crazy and they're saying good things, that's great. But when they turn on you, you can really focus on that negative stuff. And I think here he was just trying to, it's almost like he's just trying to justify everything. That's how I feel about it.
Initially in January, we broke up. I broke up with her. And my first mistake was...
Well, actually, I'm doing this video for creative comments.
Very,
I'm not monetizing stealing his content.
Last stream, she's very obsessive, and she's very, you know, she likes attention. So
see how he keeps saying these same things over and over again, but he cannot give us specific examples? You know, like he did show, I think there was one video, and maybe we'll play that, where he's scrolling through, you know, these fairly long texts. But the phone is far enough away, we can't tell who it's from for sure, but it's definitely one-sided. But then when Caroline leaked the text that said, "I love you, ding ding," and he's like, "Oh, I love you too," it's like, well, hold on. You know, like, I don't know. But I'm sure when, you know, but guys like this can also be very charming when they want something. And that's where girls can kind of miss the red flags and miss the boat and be disenchanted, disillusioned almost by the charm, the superficial charm, and they ignore all the other red flags because they think it's just like quirky or, you know, edgy or alpha, I guess is the word around here.
I ignored her for, you know, probably like a couple weeks, month. And she would just send me walls and walls and walls of fucking paragraphs and text messages, dude. And she would, like, fucking just be really fucking, like...
I could never stay in a car with him for that long.
And she would, like, donate under alts and shit. And, like, and I would catch that. I would see it, like, on PayPal and shit. She definitely knew we weren't dating. Okay? She was like a booty call, you know what I mean? She was, like, I feel bad for the girl.
Ugh, what a dick. Okay, so not only is he, like, emotionally manipulating and taking advantage of her, he's using emotional blackmail, and, like, he knows he knows he's completely deceiving her, but then he has the audacity to say, oh, she thought it was more than what it was. Well, you told her it was more than what it was. Like, what the hell? Guys, you don't have to pretend to love a girl to get laid. And, like, especially him. Like, yeah, he's a freaking spaz, but he could still pull chicks, you know? But, like, I don't know. I'm like, ugh, that's, like, the grossest thing you can do, you know? And then he's just painting her in this really bad light, you know? And like I said, I didn't follow their relationship that much. People are, you know, they're arguing for both sides. But the one thing he's doing right now is just, like, he's justifying it, you know, and he's, oh, she's crazy. And when you call someone crazy, that's dismissive. You know, give me examples of crazy. When was she crazy? What was crazy about that? What did you do to provoke that? You know, like, damn. But you know what? I will say, though, I am kind of weirded out by her Twitter stuff. Like, no one addressed when, obviously, she was typing as her parents looking for her gone missing. And I feel like that was way too far, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just too much.
At this point, because of what happened, but I'll get to that in a sec and why I, you know, told her the things I did and approached the situation the way I did. She was like, she knew the relationship wasn't real, or like not real per se, but it's just like she knew it wasn't she had to have known I didn't really have that many feelings for her, because every time I would have sex with another girl, she would text me like 7 fucking paragraphs, like walls and walls of paragraphs, and I would, you know, ignore it for like 3 days. And then when I needed a booty call, I would hit her up and I'd be like, hey, fucking,
wow.
You know, just like side chick shit. Like, that's kind of what it was.
Wow.
And I was nice to the girl. I'm not like, I wasn't mean to her. I wasn't treating her like a fucking object.
That's literally treating her like an object.
It's just like side chick shit. Like, I don't know how else to fucking say it, dude. Like, but she was like, you know, after a few months of like doing that, she just started, you know.
Well, that's something I've been asking myself, Golden. I've dated a couple people with cluster B personality disorders, even back to back. And I think I just kind of see the best in everyone and ignore things that would normally be red flags, you know? Guys who have this like really bad side to them can also have a good side that they use to manipulate to get the things that they want. And they're in control of their behavior. They'll be on good behavior because they know, okay, I'll get this. And then they create like a false sense of security or something. And then they slowly reveal who they are. You know, it's like Stockholm syndrome or like even codependency. But people don't really know what codependency actually means. Like, they think, oh, you need somebody, and it's actually, like, a need to be needed. And, like, INFJ personality types or empathic people can attract cluster Bs. It has a lot to do with, like, your self-esteem and just, you know, being too agreeable. You don't want to rock the boat. So you just kind of let things slide, and then the next thing you know, you're allowing them to treat you like crap, essentially, because they're conditioning you to think they're the best guy in the world, and then you're conditioning them to know what they can get away with, and they'll keep testing that, you know. If they are cluster B, which are known as abusive personality types, and abuse can be defined as different things, but it's generally personalities who are going to be difficult to deal with. They would have no problem throwing people under the bus or using people. Like, they lack empathy, you know? So...
Just get very... I don't know, she just got very attached and just thought we were just fucking, like, in love with each other, but it was totally a one-sided thing. And...
Except you literally said you loved her.
Continuing to have sex with her, knowing that she was so infatuated with me.
Can you hear the ego there?
I mean, I definitely liked her.
The ego is literally out of control.
Nor did I think we were dating.
Okay.
She was like in fucking love with me, and I was just fucking. So, But, you know, I'm still nice to the girl and everything, and every time, you know, I would fucking have sex with another girl, she'd be like...
The fact that he has to keep reiterating how nice he was tells us that he wasn't very nice.
Like, oh, okay, you know, it's fine.
And even if you watch, like, his micro, like, expressions and movements, there's, like, indication of deception. Like, he hesitates with his wording a lot. He's repeating his wording a lot, but he's not very specific, and he's sticking to the things that he is saying, like, vaguely, and just kind of going in circles. Sometimes, okay, looking up doesn't necessarily mean you're lying. But sometimes if you're looking up, it's like, oh, wait, what do I say now? And other times when you're trying to remember, you'll look down or you'll kind of look off to the side. It's not a for sure sign of deception, but he's definitely doing that. He's scratching his face a lot, like he's getting nervous or uncomfortable because he's being deceptive. And what else did I see? Oh, so he'll say like something like yes or no, and then his head will move the opposite way. So he'll be like, yes, no, you know, like his body language is telling you the truth.
Whatever, just come fucking hang out.
And that's what tells me that this isn't completely acting here, because acting is a little bit more mechanical and you're not emotionally invested unless you're like a method actor, and that's not even acting, that's like making yourself crazy. So I think in this video and the last few videos, we did see some truth to how he really feels and how he acts, aside from who he is on screen, is my point. Baby shark.
With like 7 paragraphs and like weird shit. And, you know, I go when I need the booty call.
And then calling her a booty call, too. Like,
now,
that's so insulting.
She's in Texas because her and Kaylee had a sponsor. Like, I do this because I just don't know what to fucking believe from her, but she had a sponsor from DX Racer. So they were coming over to Texas anyways. So I'm like, okay, let's hang out. So I got this fucking hotel. I'm just like, the both of you hang out in the fucking hotel. And originally, they were going to hang out while I was streaming. So, you know, they were like fucking friends and shit. And Caroline's saying, like, Kaylee's her fucking best friend and shit. Kaylee's saying, they're good acquaintances. Fucking weird.
Best friend, good acquaintance, whatever. I'm not sure if it was bestie, but definitely friends. And like, that's like the worst thing you can do. Like, not only cheat and kind of lie about like what the relationship is, and let a side chick booty call think she's like a low-key main or something, and then hook up with her friends. And then it gets even better. Like, your buddies.
ABC.
You like your ABCs?
ABC.
You know your ABCs, huh? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. No, that's the wrong app, buddy. There, it's okay. Can we put clothes on you? How about just a shirt? Can we put a shirt on you? Okay, if you don't like it, you do not need to throw the phone. Oh my goodness. It's not funny. iPhones don't grow on trees. Oh my goodness.
No, Ma.
Oh, don't stop pulling hair. Here, you sit over here, okay? Where's your blankie? Good boy. All right.
Shit. I go out, I stream. I come back.
I do devote time to him. I hardly stream with him awake. I usually stream at night. And he's fine.
You know, then we go to the hot tub, and fucking Kaylee.
I was just gonna recap this, and we are getting him out after probably shut it down.
We just ended up like kissing and shit, me and Kaylee, and like, well, Caroline wasn't there because I really wanted a threesome to happen, to be fucking honest with you. That's what I was trying to do originally. And then Caroline, I fucking told Caroline that me and Kaylee made out, and then they got into a fight, and they, like, a fist fight, and, like, all, but, and, like, it was just fucking weird. I was just like, I don't know.
Okay, so if you want a threesome to happen, I definitely would not recommend hooking up with the person first and not telling the other person and then just assuming it's just gonna, like, naturally happen. Like, this is not how you get a threesome to happen. Like, and he's gonna keep saying how he just wanted a threesome. So you're gonna hear the same thing over and over, and then he's gonna now throw in the threesome part. Like, people are supposed to, like, sympathize. Like, oh, I feel you, bruh, I feel you. Like, that's not how you get one. You know?
I was just trying to make a threesome happen. Caroline got really fucking jealous of Kaylee. Kaylee fucking ended up...
I don't think he's ever had one. Like, I don't think he's ever had one. And he could even afford to pay people for that, you know? But, like, there's certain dynamics that come along with that. And when there's feelings involved with at least one or two of the people, and then someone else comes into the mix, you have to be, like, really strategic how you do that. You can't just, like, hook up with them on the side secretly and then just be like, it's cool, threesome. Like, it's not gonna work out for you that way. It's just not.
Hating Caroline, and then, obviously, you know, the shit got fucking on stream from Kaylee, and I was just like, okay, Caroline, stay in the room, I'm gonna fucking stream, because I don't want you to come on and just do your weird fucking shit.
Like,
because this is what she does, just weird fucking shit. She, like, goes on stream and, like, just does, like, crying and shit. Like, it's just weird.
There we have another example of him lacking empathy. And people are saying on Reddit, they're like, oh yeah, he's really has, like, Asperger's or something. And I'm like, no, this is, yes, in the spectrum, there's a lot of, you know, levels of functioning. But one other thing that Cluster B has in common with things like autism or ASD is the lack of empathy and the, like, foundational, like, deep-rooted lack of empathy and remorse, you know? Because there's a difference between the two. And I think he's just sorry he looked bad and sorry he lost respect. He's not sorry for what happened, or for what happened, or how it affected her. And that's super clear by everything.
It's just not, like, I just know the girl and she just does this shit for attention. And so
and then if she does it for attention, why would you be with somebody like that and keep leading on someone like that if you knew what they would be capable of when things went sour, or if they hurt you in some type of way, how they're going to react and how you have something to lose or a public image to maintain. Like, it's like he's not thinking, you know. I forget he's 23, but I feel like this is not what he did. You can't just blame it on him being 23. I think what he did, he's old enough to know better than that. And a lot of people never do that type of thing because it's just really gross and manipulative, you know?
stay in the room.
But I feel like a lot of guys I've been with have, like, said they loved me just to hook up with me. And I fell for it for a long time. So that's kind of why I'm so fascinated with their drama right now. I don't know.
When I'm done streaming, you know, we'll fucking, I'll see what's going on with you. And I was like, if you come out on my stream, if you come out while one of us fucking streamers are streaming, I'm not going to be that nice to you. Like, I'm not going to be nice to you. Because I'm telling you exactly what the fuck you should do, so fucking do it. And if you come out, that just means you're literally wanting attention.
So instead of, like, keeping her, like, on house arrest in a little room, they should have given her something to do so she didn't feel like she was being controlled. I think with everything that happened and then her being, like, barricaded in a room and don't come out or it's going to be bad or you'll regret it, I feel like all that kind of created her reaction. So if she wasn't already mentally unstable, if she wasn't already clingy, these things could make someone become clingy or react in a crazy way. Because she's gaslighting all the time and humiliated in front of how many people? You know, so like, but again, I don't know enough about her. I can only speculate different ways it can go. But regardless of where she went wrong comes into the mix, the biggest problem is that he wasn't interested in her and he kept saying he loved her to continue to sleep with her. That's what's wrong. And that's what I have a problem with.
All you want is attention. And lo and behold, she came out while people were streaming. So I was just like, all right, so you want attention? I'll give you the attention. So I took Bjorn's stream, I put the camera in her face. That's where that started. And like I felt bad.
We'll pull up that video
but
too.
I told her, like it just proved to me that she.
And when someone says I felt bad, but if anyone ever says I love you or I'm sorry, I felt bad, but if there's a but, there's a condition attached to that love, that apology, or that feeling sorry. So he's like, oh, I'm torn here, like, morally, but I did this because whatever reason he's going to use to justify it.
He just wanted fucking attention, dude. And I was just like, oh man, like, I was like, fuck, like, what are you doing? Like, you're fucking, like, it's like mixed signals, you know what I mean? To me, because, I don't know, she says, like, all this shit that she fucking loves me, which,
because you tell her that too.
I was just trying to get a booty call.
I'm not saying we are any better, and our stuff was very similar, which also made me very interested in this. All right, I don't know. I just wanted to do a commentary on this because I honestly feel like his apology came straight out of the page of a Justin book. I do see a lot of similarities between the two, and when you have been in relationships that are toxic and you are publicly shamed or humiliated in any way, I'm fixing it, honey. It's buffering. It's buffering, baby. There you go. I got it. Well, what? You don't... Okay. I think we're done for now. I think we'll go back to this a little later. He's not having it, so...